Okay, we could probably then move on to the last topic, Tokyo Game Show. Whose topic was that?
Yeah, that'd be me.
Oh boy, there's a lot in this one.
Yeah, there is. So Tokyo Game Show news is already in full session. We have seen new trailers for Octopath Traveler 0, The Adventures of Elliot, and even a new remake announcements such as Yakuza Kiwami 3 coming to Switch 2 in next February.
English voice acting.
Yeah, Yakuza Palooza.
Hell
Full
yeah.
effect, baby.
We also have confirmation from Square Enix in a new trailer for Resident Evil Requiem that for the first time ever, there will be a playable demo of the game on Switch 2 on the show floor tomorrow. As in Thursday tomorrow, or as in
No, yeah, I mean,
it's
yeah. already here.
I was gonna say
it's already here in
I was
Japan.
gonna say, yeah.
Okay. At the time I wrote it, it wasn't Thursday quite yet, but yeah.
Okay.
I think Xbox's conference is in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it is
for us. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yep.
Right. In addition, an extended trailer for Monster Hunter 3 Stories dropped. Capcom had more to with an extended trailer for the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. Free updates to the Ace Attorney trilogy is coming for the Switch 2 as well. Demi and the Fractured Dream was revealed for Switch and Switch 2 by Annapurna Interactive and Yarn Owl. Of course, this is what's just been announced so far, and as always, Tokyo Game Show is happening all week. There could be more announcements moving forward. That said, let's give some predictions, if you have any, for the show, and what are our thoughts on what's already been mentioned?
I'm gonna go to Stash. I know he's been really on top of this this Tokyo Game Show stuff. Hence him knowing the Xbox thing's in 10 minutes. I forgot it was in 10 minutes, to be honest.
Okay, so we kind of look here. Obviously, we got a lot of news last night.
Yeah, tons.
That was a big deal.
My whole video today, there was so much.
I saw that. Yeah, and these are games that I think we're all excited about. Octopath, Elliot. I loved Elliot. Yakuza. Again, Yakuza Palooza, full effect this year. We're getting so much Yakuza. It's crazy. Gamer, are you getting Yakuza?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm buying. I'm double dipping. I'm double dipping every Yakuza on Switch 2. All of them. I am so excited. Especially 3 is really cool because it's one of the ones that just like it did not age well. So excuse me. So to get a Kiwami of 3 with added content is massive. Yeah. This is awesome. We're gonna have one of the coolest and most fun series that's really grown and evolved. And like, dude, Nintendo fans, the most recent Yakuza game, just to put into perspective, has Pokemon like mechanics, Animal Crossing like mechanics, really, really cool stuff. So
yeah,
like this is a series
like all game. There's so many different gameplay elements in there. They're really amazing. So hopefully it sells well, right? And we continue to get them all, because I do believe that's the plan. We've talked about this. All of us, I think, believe that's the game plan. We're just going to get a lot of Yakuza, which is great. So yeah, some good stuff already announced. Of course, we had the state of play today. Now, was there anything that, Nate, did you stream that?
The state of play, yeah.
Was there anything announced at the state of play that is also coming to Switch 2?
I believe it was just the the Deus Ex remaster is coming. And it's coming to it says to Switch. It doesn't even say Switch 2. It's weird because it's not coming to PS4. So I don't really know what's up with that. There'll probably be a Switch 2 version, I assume.
Yeah.
Anything else they showed in there was already like Sonic Crossroads and stuff that was already announced for Switch 2. So
okay. All right. So opening ceremony was at 2:30. Akiba Lost was at 6. And then 3 a.m. Okay, Xbox isn't in 10 minutes, I don't think. I take that back. 3 a.m. Pacific time.
Okay, yeah, it's a ways away still.
Yeah, so it's in 6 hours.
Yeah, it'd be 5 a.m. my time. Yeah.
But that's really where I want to start, anyways, is Xbox.
Mm.
Like I want to kind of ask what you guys think, right? Because like at the State of Play, I think they got Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
It's funny, it's Flight Simulator 2024, and I just feel like to the casual fan, they're gonna look at that and be like, "Oh yeah, it's last year's version. I don't want to get that."
Yeah.
They don't know that like it's the most recent version, but yeah, it's gonna look like buying Madden 24. Do I really want to get that? Shouldn't I be getting Madden 25?
Yeah, the Xbox is cool because they usually don't go like, well, they actually have been doing events in the Tokyo Game Show for a while, but I think this is interesting because they're multi-platform now.
Yep.
You guys, we could be seeing Switch 2 logos at 5 a.m., man.
This is what most interests me, is that we all know Microsoft has never, ever been able to penetrate the Japanese market. They don't like Microsoft. They don't like Bill Gates. They want them to F out. They don't like him. Okay. And now that they're going third party, right? They have a window, I think a small window of opportunity to do something here. Because people aren't going to buy their machine. They don't want it in their house. They don't want that stinking piece of crap in their house. They don't want to connect to the internet for build. They don't want to do any of that. But the games, that's something else, right? So my hope was that, hey, if you want to win over the Japanese market, you know what you do? You show games for Nintendo Switch 2 because Nintendo is the most popular platform in Japan. Obviously, you've shown some stuff already for PlayStation here in the US, but this is Japan. So if you want to try and win over some folks over there by at least getting them excited to buy games under your umbrella, I think that's the time to do it. That's why I was really, I don't have like real bold predictions, but my hope is that we actually get some news here, because if there's ever an opportunity, now is the time to capitalize. Otherwise, we're waiting until next September. We know one game coming to Switch 2 that's been announced, and that's indie. So, what could they announce though in Japan for Switch 2 to get that market excited? That's the question. We know they have an insane amount of IP, but what would make people excited? Fable?
Yeah.
I think that would make people, that would make the whole world excited, but I do think that's a game that would do really well over there on Switch 2.
Yeah, I know a game that would do well. It's just not going to get announced right now. It's Call of Duty. Call of Duty used to be a big seller in Japan. It kind of fell off as PlayStation started selling less and Nintendo sold more. And if we just haven't had one on Nintendo, I think it would end up selling really well on Nintendo. But unfortunately, I don't think this year's version's being announced. Just throwing that out there. Obviously, they do have one game that's really successful in Japan because it's successful everywhere, and it's Minecraft. But
yeah, I don't know what specific IP Microsoft would bring to Japan or would bring to Nintendo's console that would just be a big hit in Japan. But what I would love to see is, we got a lot of those really cool ads, and I really like the way they did it, the Stronger Together, where it showed the green and the red and the logos and stuff like that. I would love to see a moment in their presentation where it does like the Stronger Together reel, and then Phil Spencer comes out, and then Doug Bowser comes out, and you got the two kind of faces of the company. Or it doesn't have to be Doug, it could be someone from Nintendo Japan. Maybe that's the draw that kind of broadens that market to Japan. Maybe even bring out a Miyamoto, someone like that, who's so recognized. but man, it highly unlikely. But I think the golden ticket would be announcing a remake of Banjo-Kazooie 1 as well as new Conquer game in development. And I think Microsoft going back to that golden age of Rare and incorporating it with a Nintendo reveal of some kind is like, I don't know, to me that's a huge deal.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just we all know we rarely get games from them, and they haven't shown that killer instinct in decades.
Right. Clockwork Revolution.
Okay.
You guys remember that game?
I do.
Yeah.
The game looks insane. I don't know if it'll do well in Japan, but I have a feeling they might be willing to give it a shot if it's on Switch too.
Okay.
Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush Switch 2.
Yeah.
That is a
It's a crime.
Japanese. It's a Japanese developer.
Yeah.
That is their first Japanese IP since Lost Odyssey in 2008. If you remember that.
I was just about to say that was my prediction to bring Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey back.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
It would be. I would like that.
Because I mean, they never got any follow-ups. They're beloved games at this point. So I mean, why not just run them back? Make sure you redo them if you're gonna do a remake, or just make brand new versions of the game.
Gotta do right by them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that idea. I think the only other thing that would do really well is Flight Simulator X Pilot Wings.
Ooh, yeah. I would like to see how it runs, though. Like, I want to see what that looks like.
Can we get Stash? Can we get an R-Wing in there? Get some Star Fox love. There we go.
Yeah, in that jetpack, all that. Yeah.
Here we go.
That'd be cool. But I don't know, guys. Do you see anything else really that would be specific to the market? And does it even need to be? Can they just show good games to that market and be like, hey, look at all these great games we're bringing to Switch 2, and hope that that's enough?
Yeah, like in the past, it's been interesting watching Xbox's TGS showcase because it felt like it was just another Xbox showcase and it wasn't really market specific. And then you like those games release and then like nobody buys them in Japan, which is fine if they just want to treat it as another. But I think it's a little different this time because, you know, Phil Spencer's been so open about how they want to support Switch 2. So it's like, well, the reason, you know, that you probably didn't sell well there is because you weren't on the primary platform. Now you can be. So it'll be interesting to see if they go, hey, look, the bigger thing here for us is we have our games. We're going to show our games. And they're just, most of them are going to come to Switch 2. And that's our selling point is you in Japan, you're going to want to pay attention now because it's on Switch 2. So maybe that just might be the whole play. Like they don't, because Microsoft, I don't know if they've ever really understood the market over there. But I think they do realize that, well, if you want to be successful in Japan, you probably got to be on Nintendo's system. Now, you don't have to be. Sony does sell enough that you can be successful, but like these third-party companies they bought that make these games, they've already been putting those games on PlayStation and they weren't doing well there. So, you know, you really got to be where the larger audience is and get on Switch 2.
Yeah, I agree. Bill's got to try harder than that. You got to get on Nintendo. They know that. They respect Nintendo. They know the market. They have analysts that know this stuff. That's where the real money is. You can make it on PlayStation, but how much can you actually make?
Yeah, people are bringing up
Nintendo?
Forza.
Yeah,
Forza could really take off on Switch 2 in Japan. I don't know much. I don't follow the racing game stuff much, but apparently Gran Turismo is pretty big there. So it would be a way to get a high quality racing game like that, but get it on a Nintendo platform.
EA is going to be there.
Who?
Electronic Arts.
Oh yeah,
It's in the game.
Look, we laugh every time EA comes up. They have a lot of games.
Yeah.
That I don't know if
That's
they're
why
going to announce anything for Switch 2 because like they just. I just I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I know about a bunch of EA games that are in the works for Switch 2, so like I can't talk much about it. I just don't know that any of them are being announced this year.
I don't know if they are either for a certain reason, but
yeah,
I won't say because it would give it away. However,
so I can't talk about this topic.
I know of one RPG that I think would have a pretty massive effect. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No,
like
which game is it?
Remember, the effect of it is quite massive.
Very massive.
Yeah.
Oh, Dragon Age.
Yep. Exactly.
Origin specifically. Wait, no, sorry, no. They go with the most modern one. That one's really popular, isn't it? Vanguard.
Yeah.
That's the hit. That's the hit.
So jacked.
Yeah, that market will eat it up. They would love it over there.
That's the race for that game.
What about SimCity?
What about the Sims? Like
Mouse Joy-Con, yeah. All we got was My Sims. I bought it for Michaela because she had asked, where's like the modern Sims? I'm like, this for Switch 1. I'm like, yeah, they don't have it. That's odd. Seems like an easy way to make money, and EA used to be really good at knowing how to make easy money.
Dude, they want to make easy money. SimCity and Sims on Switch 2 with Nintendo, like special Nintendo features. Like Nintendo outfits in the Sims. Yeah. Or you've got like some sort of like a Mushroom Kingdom
Switch
DLC add-on or whatever.
On your TV in your house.
Yeah. Bowser's a natural disaster in the Super Nintendo SimCity.
Yeah.
He literally comes through like Godzilla. Yeah. Dude, that easy money. Easy money.
Empire 4.
Now, if they do the Sims, do we give all the DLC or the expansion packs? Or do we nickel and dime? Or do we nickel and dime?
They nickel and dime.
It's gonna be nickel and dime. You're gonna get the base game with nothing included, and then it's gonna be nickel and dime. The billions and billions of DLC for the game.
Because I'm like, give me something, even if it's not all of it. Give me something.
The hope would be if you already own the game and some of the DLC, that if you connect your EA account, the hope would be that you get to just play what you've already bought. But
right. Yeah, because looking at that scene, I mean, they're more on the modded side now, to where they're doing like full reality TV shows with the Sims now.
They're doing crazy things with the mods. But for Switch 2 people, they haven't experienced this at all.
Exactly.
So they don't need to worry about the mod stuff yet.
You can even do this where they're doing it in real life. So with EA, you can bring back theme park and put Nintendo and create your own Nintendo theme park.
I'm telling you right now, if it comes to Switch 2, that'll be the game that Yulia looks at me and says, "You're buying me a Switch 2 for Sims, right?"
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay, that's what you want.
Ubisoft will be there.
Yeah, I'm good. Too.
You think they'd show anything for Switch 2 there?
Yeah, I'm good. Evil too.
I don't see them showing.
Does that game still exist?
AC Shadows there.
No,
not in that market.
I'll say this: we've had a lot of rumors about Black Flag remake. Maybe this is where, because the rumors are so rampant about it, maybe it's because it's about to be shown, which is pretty typical for Ubisoft. So that could be one, and that might be on Switch 2.
Yeah, I mean, again, Shadows and Mirage have both been Peggy rated.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting.
Yeah.
They're waiting. We're just waiting though to hear about this. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know that this is the right market to announce AC Shadows.
Combo pack for
you guys know why.
Yeah, I know.
You can't do that.
But combo pack for Mario Rabbids?
I'm just wondering, Nate, where that's going to drop, because I expect it to drop during this whole, Mario anniversary celebration, the whole timeline. Because remember, Nintendo was like, yeah, we're going to get other Mario stuff. I expect it somewhere in there. Like, I think that's going to fit in somewhere nicely as a Switch 2 edition to
I think
celebrate
they
Mario. Just
They
when?
announced it here. Drop it January. January is a light month for Nintendo right now, besides Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I like that pick. I'd like to see it too. I really would. Good games. Oh, you know what? So I saw this, or is it? This one was interesting. Sega. Oh, actually, I took the screenshot. Let me pull this up. Okay. Oh, my Word doc's freezing. Come on, baby. Work with me. Okay. I can kind of see it. So, little picture. Here we go. 8 games. In fact, let me just. I can share this photo with you guys. I want you guys to see this because I don't know that this is really being shared around too much. Where did I save this to?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Here we go. Boom.
Wow.
Sorry, I created a poll in my chat, and the results are surprising so far.
This is what they posted here for TGS. 4 unknown games.
Should be all those Dreamcast games they announced, because we haven't seen anything.
You're talking about the Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, all that good stuff. I'm wondering if it's that. So, of course, we can check Shinobi off the list, and I think they totally started off on the right foot there. They crushed it with Shinobi. So, pat on the back to them. Good momentum. What's next though? Is it the Jet Grind Radio series? Is it Golden Axe? Is it Streets of Rage? Is it
Crazy Taxi? Possibly?
Crazy Taxi? Yep, that was the other one. Or is it all of them?
I would say spread them out for sure, but I would want there to be Jet Set. Yeah, that too.
But we already have Atlas represented here with 2 games. With Persona 3, obviously on Switch 2, coming out very soon. And the P5X, that's the mobile game, right? So, what if it's Metaphor ReFantazio for Switch 2?
I feel like it would trump Persona 3 at that point. If you show it, people might hold off. Because that game received a lot of love.
I reviewed it. I loved it. But it's the comparison, which I think is a pretty accurate one, is it's like a medieval, political version of Persona. It's its own thing. It feels unique in that sense, but both can totally live together.
Right.
And make money. So the other part of me is yeah, it could, but people who love Persona, they love Persona and they're going to play Persona. And you got your fan base. And also people who love Persona are hey, you know what? Metaphor is really cool too. I want to see this turn into something big like Persona, where it's an IP that's supported for a long time, which I gotta imagine it's going to be with how well it did. And I think it's going to crush it on Switch too. I literally said this in my review at the beginning of the year, that this is coming to Switch too. And it will do very well. So I hope that's there, but I don't know, guys. What do you think? Alyssa, what do you think? Sega, Atlas, is it a new Monkey Ball?
Was the last new Monkey Ball in 2023 or was it last year?
It was last year.
They usually come out they come out yearly or no? Because if they don't come out yearly, then it's probably too soon. No. Or do you mean for in this pack here?
Yeah, they're in this pack here.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, since the one came out last year, I could see Monkey Ball being in here.
Because they're hyping,
I don't really know too.
You know?
Yeah, I mostly know Sega for Sonic, and honestly, that's about it. So I'm not too familiar with Sega IP. I probably do know and just don't realize that it's Sega.
Probably. Do we get a new Kid Chameleon?
I'm not familiar with that. Sorry.
Game's sick.
Kid Chameleon's awesome. I still have my Kid Chameleon.
You have it?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, I'll
isn't
grab it
that a
real
great game?
I'll grab it so I can show Alyssa. It's all.
All right.
This
Yeah.
game was ahead
I'll
of
look
its
it up.
time, too.
Stash, you know my answer for Atlas game.
Yeah, Snowboard Kids.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, there you
Hey,
go.
What if it was, dude?
That would be awesome.
I would lose my mind.
Eric's
and
like
it'd be
day one Sonic Crossworlds.
Yeah. Instant pre-order. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that sick box art.
I know, it's so 90s, dude. It's
Yeah,
like
it is.
It was cool. It was awesome.
You could put on different masks in the game and it would change your literal gameplay mechanics.
Show
Yeah,
that
they-
again.
Love it.
Oh, big screen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, full screen. Hell yeah.
Let me see. Can we see the screenshots on the back?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because I won't know if I'll like this game without seeing the screenshots.
I know, right?
It's really
dude,
fun.
That cover art though is so sick.
Yeah, dude.
That is pretty sick.
It's like that sells the game instantly. as a
so
kid in
you
the
see-
90s.
You see the characters in the background?
Yeah,
Those are the different suits you can get in the game.
Yep.
And then it changes your entire gameplay. Obviously. It's like having a new character. It's very cool. Ahead of its time. Maybe columns? What about columns? Huh?
I mean,
Or Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine?
My partner and his sister go hard with Mean Bean Machine. It's hilarious when they get going and we just sit there and watch them. It gets really intense. He's like really good at video games, so whenever we play anything collectively like Smash Bros, we're all like, "Yes, everybody team up on Harry." We like single him out.
That's awesome. Oh, you know what it could be? Oh, you're holding that Game Gear up, huh? Or is that a Nomad?
yeah. It's a Game Gear.
does it have all the batteries?
But it does. In fact, it's got Sonic 2 in here right now. This is a special one. I don't know what made this one different, but the Game Gear button is normally blue. Mine's purple. It's not a modded. It's not. It wasn't altered or changed. This is a Game Gear that Sega sold. But I never looked up what made the one with the purple button different, to be honest with you. And it's a darker black than the regular model, which was almost like a grayish black.
Mm-hmm.
But I never looked it up, so I should look it up.
What about Echo the Dolphin?
Oh wow! Did we talk about Echo recently?
We did. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you are hearing that echo because we did talk about it not too long ago. Hey, wasn't there a rumor for this? Hold on, Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think people were talking about it.
Was it a
I don't even remember
trademark?
what you.
It was
I
something
think
here.
so. Yeah, I don't. What did you even do in Echo the Dolphin?
It says, yes, there is a
Wham.
new Echo the Dolphin game in development alongside remasters of the first two games in the series.
There's two. Didn't know this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Echo was huge, man. Back in the day, it was all about the aquatic life. Free Willy was in the theaters.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch it. I've still never seen it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. I thought it looked stupid as a kid, to be perfectly honest. I don't want to be a jerk, though, but I thought it looked stupid. You guys might have nostalgia for it, so sorry.
What about Catherine Full Body?
Yeah. Switch 2
I love
edition.
that game.
I mean, we got Lollipop Chainsaw, so I imagine that would come back.
Yeah, and one of the games being shown at TGS is coming out here, I believe, in October, and it's the Full Metal Schoolgirl.
Yeah. Mhm.
We have like a machine gun or something with a schoolgirl. That looks very interesting. I almost pre-ordered that at Play Asia. I'm like, that looks pretty cool, man. That looks like a fun physical one to own, actually. Have you seen the gameplay?
No.
Yeah.
This is real, yeah. This is real.
What is going on?
And it looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. Hey, I got one. Didn't we hear that they're bringing Shenmue 3 to modern consoles, to Switch 2, PS5, and Series?
I haven't heard that one. I mean, I don't know if it would be a good idea to do it because it wasn't received that well, was it?
No, but they were going to be like reworking it. Here we go. 1 month ago, Shenmue 3 Enhanced announced for PS5, Xbox Series, and Nintendo platforms. It said,
"Oh wow,
enhanced edition, significant upgrades, sharper visuals, improved performance, increased NPC density, a classic camera mode from like Shenmue 1 and 2, and quality of life features like faster load times and cut scene skipping." So yeah, this was announced literally August 18th. So not long ago.
Okay.
So then you got to ask, okay, Nintendo's never got the Shenmue games.
No.
PlayStation and Xbox have. Nintendo hasn't. I think that should open the door for Shenmue 1 and 2 to come to Switch 2. Because again, like, why should we, if you're a Nintendo owner and you don't know anything about Shenmue, all you know is, hey, the first one, a lot of people love it, but you don't know much after that.
Yeah.
Would you really be compelled to spend, I don't know, 50, 60, 70, who knows, dollars on Shenmue 3, not knowing what the hell happened in Shenmue Part 1 or 2?
Right.
Right? I just don't know how compelling that would be.
But how far do you take it? Like, if you're going to enhance it, how far do you take it?
Shenmue 3 seemed to have a lot of things going on. Shenmue 1 and 2 came out on PS4 and Xbox. So you port that over to Switch 2.
Okay.
Done deal. And then bring the enhanced edition over. And who knows? The IP might somehow gain new life. But those are deep cut options that are like legit serious on the table, because Echo's being literally remade, remastered, and so is Shenmue.
But Stash,
what?
There's a series we've forgotten that really needs a brand new modern entry to bring the 90s back to a new era. And I'm talking Toe Jam and Earl, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, Action Jack is on it. Toe Jam and Earl, baby.
I have it physically on Switch from 1 Minute Run.
People love Toe Jam Earl.
They do. What was the last one? Was it so Panic and Funkatron? I remember that. What was the last one called? Back in the Groove. Yep.
Back in the Groove. That's right.
Had a nice art style too.
Shiza.
All right. Toe Jam and Earl, yes. That is a good one. What about Sonic Spinball? Is it time to bring back Sonic Pinball?
I loved that game.
Yeah, I loved it.
I did too. Hey, you know what game would be really good on Switch too? For real. Because of the Joy-Cons?
What's that? Give
me it now. I will pre-order it right now. Sega Bass Fishing.
Yeah.
Well, here
dude, those games are so good.
The fishing games, man.
Yeah, give me the fishing reel.
I have like 3 or 4 of them on my Quest 3 now, just because.
Yeah, the water graphics are nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a Quest, and I got the PSVR too. And I remember one of the first games I played on my Quest was a fishing game. I was like, dude, these water graphics are insane.
Mm-hmm.
Every time,
I know. I'm obsessed, man.
Look, at this point, just bring back Safari Hunt. get a new one of those.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Why
They
don't we
seem to
have
sell.
Graphics would probably be insane, just so you're aware.
Yeah,
you know, why
they
don't
would.
we have the Amazon Trail and Oregon Trail on Switch 2? Or Switch,
Oregon
for that
Trail?
matter?
Oregon Trail is on there. I bought
it
it
really?
for Michaela.
Dang.
She's from Oregon.
Was the other one called Amazon Trail? You know, the one that you'd get in cereal boxes and you're on the Amazon River. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know. If
I know
it's
what you're
called
talking
Amazon
about.
Trail. Might be full
Um,
of,
Full of crap over there.
yeah, it's
What- hey,
possible. I don't even know.
What about James Pond?
James Pond.
You guys remember the James Pond games?
No,
No.
Yes.
You don't?
I
You
have to
seriously
Google it
don't.
right now.
Wait, Stash, I know you'll know this game.
Oh my god,
What-
that's amazing.
What? How
What
have I
is
never played
amazing?
this?
Yeah, right.
Dude, there's tons of them.
How have I
What about-
never?
RoboCod.
I have to look it up.
That is hilarious.
It's on Switch. Hold on, I gotta get this game.
Why are there so many versions of it?
God.
James Pond.
It's 15
Yeah,
bucks
man.
on the eShop right now.
Wait, James
James
Pond is on
Pond.
the eShop?
The underwater
James
agent.
Bond, RoboCod is on the eShop.
Who's the developer right now?
Oh my gosh.
This is not what I expected. Not at all what I expected.
System 3 software.
Okay, so no one we've ever heard of.
Still,
All right.
What about I got a deep cut. What about Cool Spot?
Oh, I'd be
Oh,
all
yeah, I
over
remember
Cool
Cool
Spot,
Spot.
man. I'd be
Do you
all
remember
over that.
one?
Yeah, give
Yeah.
me Chester while you're at it too.
I remember
Dude,
it
Cool
was
Spot literally playing as the 7-Up red dot is so wild.
The game wasn't
It's so
bad.
wild. No,
Was
not
it
at
made
all.
by Virgin? Is that right?
That sounds right. Let me see.
yeah, 'cause I remember it was always available at Movie Gallery, and then I ended up picking it up
See.
one day.
Yep.
And I said, okay, it wasn't too bad.
See, I shouldn't remember that stuff, but I do. That's my sick brain at work right there. Why do I remember that Virgin?
Yeah. It's pretty it's
This is
something.
Oh
wild.
yeah,
right?
Clay Fighter. I like that suggestion.
Oh,
Yeah?
geez.
Pepsi
We're
Man.
getting all these fighting games, and Clay Fighter should come back. Bloody Roar, all those games. But yeah,
Here's a real game though that I do want them to bring back, and that's Fantasy Star.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're-
dude,
yeah.
Phantasy Star 4 needs a remake, a modern
Yes.
remake. That game is a masterpiece.
it's almost like it came way before its time.
It did.
Totally.
It was the first game my cousin Jim and I played online. That was like, I know we played 2K online. It just wasn't a great
Mhm.
experience on Dreamcast when it first came out. NBA and NFL. Like the first game that wasn't a sports game was Fantasy Star Online, and dude, we had so much fun. That was back in the Wild West days of
Yeah.
games like that, where you'd literally talk to someone and you tell them to drop an item, and then you would have to drop your item or money to pay for it. And you could literally just grab their item and then run as fast as possible and exit the online portal and steal their weapon that they literally like worked on leveling for a month.
Wow.
Dude, I swear, my cousin and I were playing and he did that. We were dying laughing. It was the best.
Oh, Jesus. Hilarious.
Yep. So, Sega's got a deep bag, right? They got deep history we could look at. They got the Monster World games.
Yeah. They have a lot.
Altered Beast.
Alter V's, yeah. Internal Champions.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of those games. And I get it. You can't bring everything back, but some things just need that second chance in a new generation. We'll see what they do.
Yep.
I would Virtue Fighter should be, if they handle it right, it should be successful. With all the fighting games we have now, I mean, it should fall right into place.
Yeah. No, I agree for sure.
I'm looking at I'm just looking at all the different box art from the Genesis and SNES era. It makes me feel so nostalgic for the way. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. The boxes used to look so cool.
Yep.
I'm
Lost in
aging
time.
myself.
Nate,
Yeah,
can
what's
you
up?
can you unshare my screen?
Sure can.
Thanks.
You couldn't apparently.
No, my picture is shown on here as a stage now.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like you're getting errors. And
I just
stuff.
removed it. Okay.
We're good. We're good.
All right. So all good picks there. I think if we got any of those games, that would be pretty amazing, right?
Mhm.
But look, guys, there are so many. There's an insane amount of developers. I was talking to Michaela about it because, of course, like this was our first time going to any sort of game show. Was at PAX, and obviously, like I've been to some, been to E3. I say, look, I'm looking at this here. There's 772 exhibitors, including 473 domestic, 299 overseas, across 4,083 booths at Tokyo Game Show.
Jeez.
And this exceeds the previous record last year, which was 3,252 booths. So they literally added nearly 800 more booths.
That's
This is massive, right?
Yeah.
I never want to go to TGS. Besides the fact that I won't understand anyone and what they're saying, I'd be lost.
Too much going on.
I would be
just want
overwhelmed.
this back here. I want something like that here again. Like seeing that list of exhibitors, I'm like, damn, man. You know, like that could be E3. But E3 is literally over there now. Because I think people that would normally go to E3 are going over there. That's the spot.
I mean, yeah, it's Gamescom and Tokyo Game Show. Like those are the two.
Yep.
Two now. Where everyone's going. I mean, don't get me wrong. PAX West had a good show out.
Mhm.
Like
They
I
did.
don't complain there. Yeah, that was a good show out. That's probably the biggest show out that we have here on this side of the globe. So,
Yeah.
but we just don't have anything on this side of the globe that's as big as that anymore. E3 was it. I mean, I know ESA is trying something next year that has all the platform holders there. That we're planning
Icon.
Yep, Icon. We're planning to go to. We'll see what it's about. See if it's worth going or if it's a one and done. We decided to go and it's like, whatever. Not that great. We're in Vegas. Let's go do something else that's fun. Happens.
Yeah.
Happens. Thankfully, there's always shows and comedians and stuff going on in
Mhm.
Vegas. So there's always something to do.
Yeah, that's true. Code Vein 2 is going to be playable.
Yeah, I like what I saw today
Bandai
from
Namco.
Cobain too. Like that
Yeah.
looked really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first game. You know, it wasn't amazing, but I definitely saw the potential. Seems like
Mhm.
they're doing something a little bit different with this one, but I don't know. I think it looks good, so we'll see.
I do too. Professor Layton, of course, will be there, but it's now coming out next year.
Yep.
Outside of that, it's anyone's guess as to what's going to be there, right?
Mhm.
Capcom had their show today. I watched it. Really, nothing super exciting. I will say Monster Hunter Worlds 3. That looks, or Stories, that looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I was watching Capcom's chat because I was watching on YouTube, and a lot of people were like, "I'd rather play this than Wilds."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's not good." I mean, it's good. It's good, right?
Yeah.
But that's your flagship game, Wilds. But Stories is looking like it's it's taking a huge step up, it looks like, as far as scale.
I think they're in a great position to where you have your diehards with Wilds, like people that genuinely want to invest, and then those that are interested in Monster Hunter, but they don't want to get into all of that. That's where Stories comes into play, because it has that turn-based, what is it, the triple system, to where it's like, okay, this beats this, and agility beats speed, beats the defense, and so it makes it a little bit easier for people to get into. So I mean, if you can get 3 to be as successful as a Rise, or even the Worlds, Monster Hunter Worlds, then yeah, you win at that point, because now you have 2 different groups of people that still love Monster Hunter, but they just are on two ends of the same coin.
Yeah, totally agree with that. I think it's a big win. Ace Attorney trilogy coming to Switch too. I was there. Obviously, they showed the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. Guys, did you play these games? Did anyone dabble in these?
I've never gotten into Mega Man.
Okay. I love Mega Man. I've played all of them except for these. I haven't played these. And from what I've seen in the trailers, I don't know that I'm interested in playing these, which sucks, because I'd like to. Yeah, it's a collection. And honestly, I'm just looking at it. I'm like, was there like 7 games?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, I don't have time for this. Hey, how am I going to review other games? It's 7 games, dude.
Yeah.
It ain't going to work. But also it just doesn't look very fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's not your traditional Mega Man,
No.
I've always been curious to try out and this is kind of in relation to this collection. I've never played the Battle Network games, but I do know that they're beloved.
Yeah.
They're really popular, and I like RPGs, so maybe I would really like this. I love all the OG Mega Man games. I love the X series. Like X is probably my favorite Mega Man game. I just have so much nostalgia for it. I rented it so many times before I finally got a copy of my own. But yeah, Battle Network. It's just an odd series that I just never got around to.
Yeah, and this is even odder.
Yep.
Dude, honestly, I thought it was a Mandela effect when they announced it. I'm like, because nothing gets really, I like to believe really nothing gets past me. And I'm looking at this, I'm like what is this? I don't remember this.
That's the way I just
only come out in Japan. Was this a Japan only thing? And then I'm just like looking, okay, this is the DS era. And I was in the thick of it. Like, I even got Sonic Chronicles up there by BioWare up on my shelf. You guys remember that?
Wow.
Sonic RPG? Dude, I played and beat that game. I enjoyed the crap out of it. But so I definitely played a ton of games on my DS. But dude, I don't remember these. And all I can believe is that I saw it and was probably like, yeah, I don't want to play that. Because like that doesn't look fun. I think I had the same reaction.
Sorry, you don't want to play a shitty game.
Yeah. It doesn't look fun, man. I don't like it. I don't want anything to do with it. Pretty much that game to me is NBA bounce. I want nothing to do with it.
What if it reviews well?
If it reviews well. Okay. If it reviews well, I'll buy it.
Okay.
I'll review it. and if it's good, I will give him the flowers, and I'll be like, "Yo, I was crapping on your game. I was wrong." I'll totally own up to it because I'll be really happy too if it's good. But I'm gonna stick with what I've been saying.
Watching like a 98 overall. It's like, what
Game of the year contender.
how did that happen?
This is what I'm waiting for.
Yeah,
Legends.
those polygons.
We need a
man.
Legends collection.
It's Mega Man has so many different games, and I hear nothing but love for it. And I'm like, well, why is it not successful? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Me either. And you look at it, the last Mega Man that came out is the best-selling Mega Man of all time. That was
Really?
in 2017, I believe. Mega Man 11. And then since then, no new entries. Of course, you had Battle Network collection.
Mm-hmm.
This collection's coming out, but nothing new. But you got to wonder if they're gearing up for it, because I got to believe Mega Man's 40th anniversary is in 2027. I believe the first one came out in 1987. And obviously we're seeing Mega Man being included as one of the last DLC packages in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. You guys saw that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if that's like a
Jeez.
late DLC that comes out like maybe mid 2026, it's one of the last DLCs, or even the fall, that would play right into, hey, you remember this guy? It's his 40th anniversary, in 3-4 months in 2027. Here's his new game.
Right.
It just seems like an odd reason. Like, this is a Capcom game. Okay. Capcom's IP from the 80s going into a Sega Racer. It seems like it's for a reason.
Yeah. And
Right.
then also doing that partnership with Pac-Man as well, too. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Might be
Just
on
want to
something.
pause this out quick because this was
Wow.
Oh my God.
Is
Listen,
that what the
Bob,
loser has to wear after the next bingo card?
Dude.
yeah, that's what I just found. This is the outfit for PAX next year.
That is so good.
What are you talking about?
And listen, guys,
You have a Halloween special. I gotta dress up.
I pulled up this image for a very specific reason, and that's just to say, listen, guys, if Okami's coming back and Onimusha's coming back, Mega Man will return. Look at the blue bomber in all of his glory. Nothing says epic like the image you're looking at on your screen right now. So,
Dude.
Capcom, our bodies are ready.
Jeez.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. All right.
No words, man.
That's just happened. This just happened a moment ago as well. I'll get this one up right away because they dropped the 50 bomb. Speaking of bad games, I want a sequel to Big Rigs Over the Road Racing called Big Rigs Through the Moon Racing, where you drive so fast you go into space. They will have a track in space called Plaid Road, and it will have tons of bugs and jank. Dude, I remember the original game. That was so bad. It was such a bad game. I was so excited to play it so bad.
You were excited to play it?
I don't know. I looked at the screenshots on the back of the box. I thought it looked
Yeah.
good. No,
Screenshot sold you.
I was totally wrong.
Wow. That's funny.
That's a good one. How you guys?
That reminds me, EA. Like, come on, man. You're sitting on so many great IPs like NBA Jam, NFL Blitz, but also, what are you doing with Road Rash?
Yep.
The game is so cool.
Road Rash.
Remember upgrading your bikes,
Yeah.
and just beating the crap out of people while you're riding a motorcycle?
Man,
It's like a motorcycle beat 'em up game.
me and my cousins would play that from almost 8 at night all the way to 5 o'clock the next morning.
That's
Just
awesome.
Consistent, man.
We played it so much. Then do you guys play Mutant League?
Yep. Loved it.
Yeah, Mutant League was good. EA's they used to make those games. They made James Pond.
Here we go.
They literally
What
created
in the
James
world is
Pond.
James Bond?
Let's bring it back.
I'm just saying, like, look, first off, I never rented these games because I thought they looked like trash. I thought the box art sucked. I still do.
We're still going.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, EA used to do really creative stuff.
Yeah,
Weird stuff. Yeah.
Creative stuff that looks like trash.
Yeah, like they took a risk, right? How many James Pond games did they make before they sold off that IP?
I don't even want to know, man.
Because
I saw 3.
I was gonna say I remember a James Pond game with the red Genesis strip, and I think that was a third one. And that's obviously a later Genesis game. I think that was like a 94, 95 game. What a joke! I wonder what the sales were for this.
Enough to make 3 of them. Enough the series is still getting new games to this day.
Yeah, they had a game on. Obviously, I'm sure you saw they had Game Boy Advance. It was on Game Boy. Oh my God. It's on PS1. It was on Nintendo DS, but who owned it then? Codemasters.
Oh wow!
Here we go.
Didn't see
Codemasters.
that coming.
Good. Oh man. And then it was on PS2. How many James Pond games were there? This is insane.
Well,
Dude, there's a lot. There's a lot
Don't
if
be
you look at
surprised
the
if he
whole
comes back.
I didn't know the pond was this big.
If we can get Bubsy, we can get Pond.
You know what? Hey, I enjoyed Bubsy at PAX, and I liked it back in the day. And I know everyone, like all the younger kids, think it's a total piece of crap. I really liked it back in the day, and I got to say, I'm excited to play it. Nate, did you like it?
Which one?
Bubsy at PAX?
Yeah. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
See, the one thing that I noticed,
it was mostly just like a playground to jump around and play in, but I mean, it controlled really well. Felt like they kind of know what they're doing with the platforming. So, like, it's got a good start to what it's probably going to end up being. Obviously, we didn't get to really see any of the world designs or anything, but gameplay wise,
because I was looking at the footage that you guys posted, and it looks so close to Demon Tides. Like, seems like it controls exactly the same, has this big open sandbox aspect to it. And I know the creator of Demon Tides has been like reposting this quite a bit. So I don't know if he has any dealings with Bubsy, but they look very close to each other.
Yeah. Fabraz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fabraz is developing Bubsy.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then.
The gentleman Nate and I were talking to, I forget his name, but I've seen him on YouTube and stuff, and he was there working with Atari.
Okay.
But yeah, I tagged Fabraz in my post when I posted the Bubsy footage. So
Bubsy!
Yeah, I learned about that when I was writing the impressions, and I learned about Demon Turf as well. Have you played that?
Yep. I have I think I have Demon Tides on my Switch now. But
so would you recommend?
Yes, I would. 100%. Because those games, they're challenging, but I'm a big fan of platformers.
I am too.
Yeah.
We all are. Has anyone else played these outside of Action Jack? It's rare for me to get a platformer recommendation that's like that I haven't played or is almost unbeknownst to me. I only knew about this from writing the impressions.
Yeah.
But now that you're saying it's good, now I'm like, okay. Yo, what? It's made by it was published by Playtonic.
What the fuck are we looking at? What is
Wild
happening?
Woody?
What are we even talking about anymore?
Oh, that game looks sick.
Look at the rating.
If you're gonna get a game,
adults.
Yeah, KA.
If you're gonna get a game based off the cover art, yeah, shoot for this.
Dude, and it's got the Sega official seal of quality on the bottom left.
What the fuck is this?
Dude, that smile and the eyebrows are maniacal.
What is happening?
And he's got a lit, looks like firecracker in his hand.
Dynamite.
How do you even come up with this character?
I do
Well, you
like
see-
the font. It's very 90s. What year do you think? I'm gonna say 95 for the year it came out.
Yeah, they
That one's-
Yeah.
they saw Clippy
Is it?
and decided, you know what, we're gonna one up you with pencil.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Wild Woody Sega CD release date.
It's crazy to see, like, the fact that this has a speed
95.
run at GDQ.
Nice. Good call on that one.
Wow,
September
Woody has a
95.
speed
30,
run.
30
Goodness.
years ago. Today, 30,
bought-
actually, not today, but this month, 30 years ago.
Am I
came
looking
out.
at Pac-Man on crack right now?
That's
Baku
wild.
No, it's Baki Baki. Baku Baku.
Baku Baku.
So Pac-Man on crack is what it looks like.
Hey,
So
the best part, though, look at
there's like a DK head, like a miniature one below it for some reason.
you see the price on that?
Yeah, it's like $70.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
69. I mean, if you want to be correct.
69. Yeah,
Nice.
must be good.